Hey, what's going on, folks? And today we're going to take a look at something pretty interesting. I'm Kingsford Lighter Fluid, and today we have an Athearn Yellowbox rubber band drive kit. So let's take a look at it. First thing, obviously, is we have a Southern Pacific GP9 shell with some handrails already applied sitting on top. I just finished soldering and fixing all these handrails, so the unit now has all of its handrails, but we'll set it aside and really get to what interested me about this kit. I'm not a huge Athearn fan. They tend to do a lot of ready to roll stuff, and you know my feelings on that, but they do have some cool things. This being one of them is the early rubber band drive kits. These are quite cool. Very low skill involved kits. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of thinking or problem solving when it comes to building these kits, but they are fun. So here is the original box, and this is quite cool. This is what's referred to as a yellow box kit, and this is really some of the most cool artwork I've ever seen for a kit box. You can see that is just really neat. I'm trying to find a way to scan this. I might I might run this through a scanner at work and try to get this, because this is a really cool image in my opinion. And so on the front you can see we have two very chunky EMD Jeep units, and on the side here we have a Athearn Freight Series Southern Pacific GP9 high, I forgot what the F stands for. I think it's high frequency, high F powered kit. The high F or hi-fi or whatever just means a rubber band drive kit. This originally sold for $7.95. I paid $20 for this kit. Nothing on the side. Ask your dealer to show you all the many other Athearn kits. When these were produced, they were also making the F units with the rubber band drive. I believe there was a Bud car with a rubber band drive, and maybe a few others. This kit dates back to the mid-50s, I believe. This is right before the Blue Box era. I'm not quite sure if they produced any of the Blue Box kits with the rubber band drive. I'm not really big into Athearn. A person made a really cool video on these GP7s, and I will put a link to that in the description. But I'm not huge into Athearn. I just like kits. Anyways, let's take a look at it. So I've done a little bit of work to this already. I'm waiting on some rubber bands, and that's really all this needs. So we'll just talk about a few things here. First thing is the truck side frames. This kit required a little bit of filing down. There's still quite a bit of flash left on the trucks, but that was taken care of. This has, I believe, 8-wheel pickup, based on everything I can tell. It looks like one section of the truck picks up the left side and one section picks up the right side. So I believe this is an 8-wheel pickup locomotive, which is pretty cool. We'll have to test that later, as I really don't have a whole lot of experience with these kits. Here is the frame, and the frame is quite interesting. First thing you'll notice is it has these two huge holes in the middle of the frame, or cut into the frame to make room for the rubber bands. And here is one of these shafts that I've temporarily put on here, just kind of for demonstration purposes. But a rubber band would go around here and here, and those would go to the wheels and power the wheels. It has this really interesting motor, pretty cool motor. Don't know if it works. I'm sure it does. I don't really see any reason why it wouldn't. These leads coming off the motor go to just one section of the track, whatever the insulated part of those frames are, because the frames carry electrical current back to the main frame, which then carries current to the motor. So these wires are just for the hot only, and then the entire frame is grounded. A couple other things actually involving the motor and the motor mounts. The motor has a very specific way that it fits into the frame. And it took me a few times, but I managed to get that to fit properly. Horn hooks on here, of course. Why wouldn't there be? I don't really see any reason to change that. I had to do some more filing around the frame, but it was very simple, very easy stuff. And then here are your wheels. And here's where your rubber band goes around. And like I said, I'm fairly certain this is an 8-wheel pickup locomotive. All of the wheels are brass. And one other thing I wanted to show was this unit. Looks like it came with the original rubber bands. These have obviously been dry rotted and are no good, but it is pretty cool to see these still sticking around after some time. And there's kind of the internals. These are very simple kits, simple mechanisms. We'll take a look at the shell one more time. And you can see where I've soldered all of the joints for the handrails, and I've made two new handrail sections. Very easy job. Very attractive paint scheme, attractive shell. My plans for this model is to we'll do something about these number boards, and we'll give it a headlight and a reverse slide along with some glass. But that'll probably be about it. One other thing I forgot to mention is painting. I'm going to paint the truck side frames black, along with the fuel tank black. So, and the frame. So I will end up pulling the motor and the shaft and everything, and spraying everything down in black, making it really easy to do. But that's it. You know, here's your look at an easy and fun and very cool Athearn Yellowbox rubber band drive kit.